Hi, welcome to today's Talk of the Town. I'm Sandy Benson. Fraser Band, an original bluegrass rock band from East Nashville, will be touring on an upcoming TV and radio tour. Here to tell us how his freewheeling musical creativity has added to the band's newest album, multi-talented singer-songwriter John Fraser. John, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Sandy. Lovely to be here.
Great. We're glad to have you. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you come from? Kind of your background in music?
Sure. I was actually born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My parents had moved there. My dad got a job there, and my mom was in school, and so my dad had been in the Air Force, and my parents met and got married overseas, and then moved back to the States and sort of started their life and their family. So I was born there and raised there for a while, and eventually we moved away and moved out west. But I had a really normal childhood. It was great. I had lovely grandparents, and my dad and mom got us, we just did normal stuff, sports and
so was
and
music
lessons.
Yeah, I was going to say music was part of that?
Yeah, it was a big deal in my family. Both of my grandmothers played. My dad's mother played cello and organ and piano in church.
That's neat.
And my mother's mother, who was actually British, she was a GI bride in World War II. She played piano and sang, and she was around a lot when we were kids. But both of my parents sang and played piano, and my dad played guitar. So they put me in violin lessons when I was 5. And then I did that for a little while, and then maybe I couldn't sit still so much, and so, kind of punted out. And but we always, then I think what happened next was I started learning all my dad's songs on guitar, like all the songs my dad could play. And so then when I was about 10 or 12, I think he ran out of songs to teach me. And so he got me a couple guitar lessons, and I did that. And then when I was 14 or 15, I was playing in bands with my friends and at school and in church and things like that. So really pretty normal, and had a band in high school, and we made an album. And I went off to university, and I met a guy who had a mandolin, and he said, "Well, I'm not you're a better musician than I am. So why don't you see? You want to borrow this for a while?" And I said, "Oh, okay, sure." And so it was very quickly. I'd already listened to quite a bit of bluegrass, but then once I picked up the mandolin when I was 18, it was really easy to gravitate towards the entire mandolin catalog.
Did you teach the mandolin to yourself?
Well, I mean,
a few lessons, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Yeah.
I definitely was able to self-learn by that point. I mean, I had a lot of instruction on violin and
What's your
guitar.
instrument of choice?
Oh, whichever one I'm sitting behind is just fine.
So you actually are going to be performing around town.
Yeah, we're going to play
Tell us a little bit about that.
Bluffton at the Roasting Room on May 28th. Really excited. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, that's a great venue as well.
Yeah, our friend, local musician Kristen King, helped set up the show, and so really excited. I've looked into the room. It looks an amazing, intimate environment, and heard great things about Bluffton and the Promenade, and we're just so excited to be there and visit and play a great
What's on the horizon
show.
for you? You have some, you have some cool stuff
going
on.
We have a big tour right now, so if you check out our website, FraserBandMusic.com, all the shows are listed there. Just a really big tour because we're promoting this album, Some People Change, which we released on February 1st. It's the second studio album for this project, so.
What kind of music?
Well, it's a fusion of bluegrass and rock. So, and if you think of bluegrass, everybody thinks of bluegrass differently. I feel like it has a stigma, but what it really is classic country, because bluegrass just was country music back when country music just meant like whatever was on the Opry. And so, I play a lot of mandolin and fiddle on the show. And there's bass and drums also, and banjo. So.
Did you write some of the songs?
Yeah, on the first album, it was all original songs, and then this album is we have one public domain tune and one cover, and then the rest are all originals except for one co-write. So
how exciting!
It's fun. I feel very lucky to be able to get to do what I do and to come to a beautiful place like South Carolina.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. So May 28th, right,
May
at the
28th
Roasting Room.
At the Roasting Room, yeah. We'll also be the 27th at Breakers in Columbia.
Okay, great. John,
Yeah.
thank you. Thanks
Sandy,
for joining us.
It was my pleasure. Great to be here.
Absolutely. And we'll be right back with Talk of the Town.